Champions League quarterfinals are set, and we're going to go through them all and do our predictions. And obviously there's some brilliant ones in here. Like, look at this. We've got on one side of the draw, there is Arsenal against Bayern Munich and Real Madrid against Man City. So whoever wins in each of them will go on and play the other. So that's it could be Arsenal Man City, it could be Arsenal Real Madrid, it could be Bayern Munich Real Madrid. I did think Real Madrid would win the Champions League in my pre-season predictions before it all started. And then on the other side, we have got Atletico Madrid against Borussia Dortmund and PSG against Barcelona. PSG, I think, if they're going to at least get to the final, this needs to be their year. They have got somewhat the look of the draw, I would say. If they'd picked Real Madrid or Bayern Munich or Man City, I think they would have been... I don't think they would have got to the final. They can definitely beat Barcelona, especially on their day. Kylian Mbappe is just amazing. And then Atletico Madrid against Borussia Dortmund on the other side. If PSG can get through, one of them, I would see PSG with the quality they've got beating whoever gets through. It would just be the final, but we know how good Kylian Mbappe is on the finals. And now, just have a look at this. This is Opta Analysis, the chance of winning the competition before and after the quarterfinals draw for the Champions League. And if you look at PSG's, before they had a almost 12% chance of winning the Champions League, now they have about 16. So it's gone up by 4%. And not 4% isn't much, but PSG it's the most out of every team. PSG are probably the best team coming out of that draw. Like they've got the best draw out of all of them, because they're probably in that side of the draw in the quarterfinals and semis. What it will be, they are probably the best team in there. Could argue Barcelona, obviously. You've got Man City, who now go down by 3%. They did have about a 32% chance, and now only about 29%. So, and I think every team on that side, Bayern Munich has gone down by about 1%, Arsenal about 1%, Real Madrid about 4%. So they've got the worst, it looks like, out of the draw. So everyone on that side has gone down. Everyone on the other side, the top side, which you would have seen, has gone up for winning the Champions League, because it could have been mixed around. You know, you could have had Bayern Munich on one side and Real Madrid on the other, and it's all. But you've sort of got two different sides, and it will end up being a very, very good final, because you'll have a really strong team from that bottom half, and then you could have like a Barcelona wanting to win it after a while, PSG, who have got the best chance, as it says here, who's got the best chance of going and winning it. Even maybe like Atletico Madrid could go and do it. I don't see Borussia Dortmund getting very far. I mean, they have done in the past, but they've not got a brilliant record. And Atletico Madrid could do it, depending on how they manage to get through. I don't see them winning a semi-final against Barcelona or PSG. But this is very promising for PSG. I think PSG have done the best out of this draw. But now, my predictions, and we're going to go back to these. I'm going to start with the top side. I do think Atletico Madrid will go through, because I think Borussia Dortmund... If Borussia Dortmund can get through, then fair play, but then they are not going to beat PSG or Barcelona. Atletico Madrid are going to go through, and I do think PSG will just about beat Barcelona. I know Barcelona have got a lot of quality, but PSG will pounce on the opportunity that they've got now with the luck of the draw. So, semi-final on the top half is going to be Atletico Madrid against PSG. Now, we'll keep on that game. Then I think PSG will go through. I think PSG will get to the final from that. Atletico Madrid could, but also PSG will be very determined from that draw. Arsenal Bayern Munich now on the bottom half, so PSG in the final already from my predictions. Arsenal Bayern Munich, I've just got to be real and say that Bayern Munich will go through. They have Harry Kane is sensational this season. Arsenal on their day can maybe beat them at home, although I don't think they'll go away to Germany and manage to seal it. I know that for the home game, for Arsenal's home game, I think Bayern Munich aren't allowed any fans, so it could play a part, but I don't see. I think what Arsenal would need is like a good, solid 2-goal lead at the Emirates on the first leg. So I do see Bayern Munich going through. Real Madrid, Man City. I know last season Man City with that 4-0 in the semi-final was just blew everyone away. Although Man City haven't really been at it, they're not doing as well as they wanted. Really, you could say in the Premier League. And I think that Real Madrid are just superb, and Jude Bellingham, the signing of the season, probably. Real Madrid will get through that, and then you've got Bayern Munich against Real Madrid. I've got to go Real Madrid. They've got a history of doing it, and they'll know that if they're gonna get someone, I wouldn't say not tough because PSG are a good team, but someone not on the level. We could see, this is off topic, but we could see a Real Madrid-Barcelona final, an El Clasico final, which would be like brilliant. I don't think it will be. I think Real Madrid will go through that semi-final, and then the final, PSG-Real Madrid, and I'm going to stick with what I said at the start of the season and say that Real Madrid are going to win the Champions League. I don't know. Bayern Munich would be my second team. Arsenal, I think this is where they're going to go out. Man City could, and if Man City do get through Real Madrid, they're either going to have to get through Bayern Munich or Arsenal. Arsenal on their day against Man City, especially maybe after going through against Bayern Munich, could give them a game. But my predictions are still Real Madrid to win the Champions League. It will all be skewed if Man City beat them. Then I don't know. But yeah, those are my predictions. What are your predictions? Put them in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.